My husband said I didn't work. Then he learned I was the author his new wife loves. John slid divorce papers across the breakfast table and kept scrolling on his phone. I need someone ambitious, he said. Not a wife who doesn't work, not a housewife playing with crayons all day. I signed every page without a fight, right next to the cold coffee. He didn't ask where I'd go or how I'd pay bills. He didn't know I'd been writing children's books under a pen name for 6 years. S.L. Anderson. Last year I made about $200,000 in royalties, and an animation deal worth $300,000 was about to close. John had no clue because he never asked what I did all day. When I mentioned my work, he'd smirk and call it a hobby. 2 weeks after the divorce was final, he moved in with Emily, my old college roommate who always wanted what I had. They even bought my old house. I took my key off the ring and left it in a drawer. I got a new place downtown, set up my desk, and went back to drawing. 3 months later, my phone buzzed at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. John texted, "Can you watch Emma today? Emily has a spa appointment and I have to work. Please." He didn't say hello or sorry, just a favor, like I was still on call for him. Emma was his 6-year-old from his first marriage. I almost said no. He treated the divorce as just paperwork. But Emma didn't deserve that, so I said yes. She showed up with a backpack covered in unicorn stickers and asked for pancakes before her shoes were even off. We made chocolate chip pancakes, and she talked non-stop while I wiped syrup off the counter. Then she pulled a book from her bag, my newest one. She pointed at the cover and said, "Sarah, do you know this author? She has your same last name." I felt my face go warm, but I kept my voice calm. "That's my pen name, sweetie." Emma froze. "Wait, you're S.L. Anderson? The S.L. Anderson?" "Yep." Her eyes got huge. "Emily talks about you all the time. She bought all your books. She keeps them on the coffee table and tells people she's obsessed. She even printed your tour photo and put it on our fridge." After breakfast, she begged to see my desk. I showed her my sketch pads and my good colored pencils. She sat on the floor and drew a unicorn, asking me how to make the hair look sparkly. My laptop was open with an email from my publisher and a royalty report I'd checked earlier. Emma stared at the numbers, then snapped a picture with her iPad because she wanted to show Emily. I told her it was private, and she nodded, but I knew she'd still tell them. Before John came, she asked if I could sign her book, so I did. That night when John picked her up, Emma ran to the car yelling, "Dad, Sarah is S.L. Anderson." John gave me a look like he didn't know what to do with that, then drove off. Monday at 7 a.m., my doorbell rang. John stood there in wrinkled clothes with red eyes. "You're S.L. Anderson?" he said. "Good morning," I said. His face changed fast. "Why didn't you tell me? We could've—" "You never asked," I said. "You called my job crayons. You said I didn't work." He swallowed hard. "Emily just lost her job. I promised her she could stay home." Then Emma showed her that screenshot of your royalties. "Emily thinks it's fake. I know it's real. Sarah, please, can we talk? I made a huge mistake." He stepped closer and put his hand on the doorframe. "No, John," I said. "Just hear me out," he begged. I shook my head. "You wanted someone ambitious. You chose Emily." I started closing the door. "Hope she's everything you wanted." I shut it before he could say another word. 2 nights later, Emily called me at 11 p.m., crying so hard I could barely understand her. "Sarah, I'm sorry. I didn't know. John won't stop comparing me to you. We're fighting about money every day," she said. "That's between you two," I said. She sniffed. "Could you tell him you didn't make that much? Just say Emma got it wrong." "I'm not lying for you, Emily," I said. "So you're really going to do this to me?" She snapped through tears. "I'm not doing anything to you," I said, and she hung up. The next morning, John sent me a link to my Wikipedia page and a string of crying emojis. I didn't reply. That afternoon, Emma called from her little phone. "Sarah, can we go to Disneyland for my birthday? Just you and me. Dad said it's okay if you want to." I heard her holding her breath. "Yeah," I said. "We can go." She squealed so loud I had to pull the phone away. I opened my laptop, booked the tickets, clicked the VIP option, and hit confirm. Now everyone is saying I'm petty for shutting the door. Was I wrong?